cold. So I know you thought that maybe this thermostat was reading inaccurate temperature, right? And right now it's reading 84 degrees.
Okay.
But the temperature of the wall that it's connected to is 89 degrees. Well, good thing it's not Wednesday. All right, now, which doorbell are we gonna ring? You know what? We're gonna do both of them at the same time. See who answered first.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Hi, I'm here for the heat.
Okay.
Is this the right apartment?
It's the boiler's upstairs.
But your apartment has no heat?
It's like I go like 3 days with no heat. So sometimes.
Sometimes you have heat, sometimes you don't?
Yes.
You have heat now?
Yes.
Now it works.
Now, yeah.
Okay. Can I see the thermostat?
Okay. Sometimes at night I have
What happens?
it just goes off. It just
Okay.
goes off completely. And but the baseboards are like completely cold. At sometimes, you know, it's completely cold. I've been going through this for a while now.
Okay. Why is it 84 degrees in here and it's set for 70? How is it getting so hot in here?
I have a portable heater that I use sometimes.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
Yeah, but it's 84 degrees in here. There's no way it gets that hot in here.
I don't think it's that hot.
But the temperature of the wall is 89 degrees. The wall itself is 88.9 degrees, technically. Oh, that's 84. I would willing to wager it's probably close to that.
You know, I had a
Infrared thingy?
and it, even though it says that, it's not.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's raise up this temperature. And let's see what happens. You may have a bad thermostat.
You know what? The last guy that was here, he said that he kind of believed that the people who have access to the heat upstairs is like flicking the switch because it gets really hot up there.
Do they have their own thermostat?
I believe, yes, they do, but he said it's like 3 valves up there. He explained it as 3 valves, and he said it gets really, they're complaining that it gets really hot up there. So he said they could be flipping the switch.
Okay. I called the landlord, Christine? What's her name? Before I got here. There's someone upstairs let me in?
You can try. It should be something up there.
Okay. Because I rang both bells. You answered first.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't answer.
Sometimes they don't answer?
Yeah.
All right. So you're... All right, let me see what's going on. So just don't touch the thermostat, let that be, and I'll see what's going on. Hopefully I can get in there. Hi, I'm the plumber.
Yeah.
You're expecting me, yes?
No.
You're not expecting me? Christine, the landlord, didn't say I was coming?
No.
No? Okay, I'm here to investigate the heating issue on the first floor.
Okay.
You know about that?
No, I don't know. I know we're not getting heat.
You're not getting any heat? Or they're not getting heat?
Oh, well, we both on the same line, I think.
Okay, let's see. Thanks for opening the door. Appreciate it. Hope I was not wasting a trip here. Is there any problems with your heat, or your heat is okay?
I'm getting upstairs, but I'm not getting on this floor.
You have second and third floor?
Yeah.
Okay, where's your thermostat?
The thermostat is back there.
Okay, let's see the thermostat. Okay. So it's reading 75-ish and it's set for 80-ish. Let's see the boiler. 1, 2, 3. Isolation valves. High limit manual reset. low water cutoff. That sucks by hand troll. Sir, can I ask a question? And I would appreciate if you just, I'm not saying you're gonna lie, but I was like, I need the honest truth though. The tenant on the first floor, I'm not saying she believes this, but is anyone turning off any switches inside this room on the boiler? Okay, because if you are, it's okay, we can figure out maybe there's an underlying problem why that's happening. But if you have a thermostat on your on this second floor, and a second one for upstairs, they also work independently, including the tenant on the first floor. So if she wants heat, and you don't want any heat, you should not have any heat, unless you want it, right? Because you have separate zones. So, but if you're doing something, or someone here is doing something, manipulating this, it would make my life and my job much harder. But if you're not doing anything, okay, very good. I respect that, and I'll take your word for it. And now I'm going to figure out why that is. So
You're working.
yeah, so your thermostat down here is set for like 80, and it's less than that, or 85, and it's less than that in here. So it should be on right now. And you have 3 zones. So okay, I'm going to troubleshoot this. This is probably going to be downstairs, first floor zone. This is upstairs, and this is, okay. Well, let's see. There is no resistance, resistance, resistance. So this one is open, and these 2 are not. And there are 2 thermostats that are on right now. Let's take these covers off. It's like hot in here too. Standing pilot. See the thermal? No. Yeah, thermocouple's right there. Circulator. Aquastat relay. Transformer for zone valves. That's still working. Incredible. Okay, so here, let's see if we can see what we want to see in there. So there is that little black button right there. That little black button, that's the end switch. That one also has one. This one does as well. Let's see. Okay, so that's off. That's off. And that's off. Let's see. Okay. Now this one. All right, I forced those open for a minute by just pushing on the lever, and it's spring resisted. So when I do this, I also push the end switch in. So. This one is slowly opening. Okay. Closed, closed. We got to troubleshoot zone valves and thermostats. All right, so here's that 3rd floor thermostat. We are below 50, reading 72. Let's raise that up and see which zone valve opens. Yeah, this one. That one opened. Okay, let's turn that off. Ooh, old mercury thermostat. Honeywell TF80. Wow. Okay, now we got resistance. Let's check that one. This should be the 2nd floor that's calling, but it's not turning on. Home Depot special. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that this was still calling, and it is, and it's got to be this one, so we're gonna have to see what's going on here.
I don't know, like some nights I get no heat at all.
And what does this thermostat say when that's the case?
It's on 90, but no heat at all.
Yeah. So it's reading. What was it? Hold on. 84 degrees. And this thing is in stupid Celsius. So I know you thought that maybe this thermostat was reading inaccurate temperature, right? And right now it's reading 84 degrees.
Okay.
But the temperature of the wall that it's connected to is 89 degrees.
Okay.
The wall itself is 88.9 degrees, technically speaking.
Okay.
Let's get that. So this is the first floor thermostat location. Thermostat's reading 84 degrees and wall temperature, surface temperature is 89.
Could it be because it's hot outside?
No, I think there's maybe something wrong with the thermostat because I have only this zone on, and he's got problems upstairs, but for the it's not overheating like this is. You know, it's hot, but not hot like this. So, thermostat's off the wall. We're gonna see if the boiler's off. All right, so back at the boiler. This zone is off. That is off. That is off. All the zones are off. Boiler's not on. Let's figure out the second floor thermostat. All right, we took that thermostat off the wall. It's reading an ambient temperature of 75 degrees, and our FLIR, we have a surface temperature of 84. So it looks like we're gonna have two defective thermostats here. All right, I twisted the two wires together, being R and W. Let's see if that zone valve is calling. Zone valve is calling, but there's no end switch operation. That little black button, that is the end of the two red wires. Let me show you something here. If I touch these two together, see? I close the end switch, and now we have activation of relay on aquastat relay, and the burner circuit is energized, and the vent damper opened, and gas valve energized, and main valve opened. If I let go of it, same thing. The two red wires. So we have two bad thermostats, bad zone valve.
Hello?
Hi, Mike from the Pipe Doctor.
Hi, Mike.
Hi. Do you have a few minutes so we can discuss diagnosis? Perfect.
Yes.
All right. Let me give you the summary of everything. You have a boiler that's in the second floor bathroom closet that has three zones set up on it. First floor, second floor, third floor. First floor tenant has complained to me that the heat on the first floor intermittently works. Tenant on the second and third floor said that the second floor heat does not work properly. Third floor works fine.
Okay.
Quickly, I just did my diagnosis, and that's why I'm calling you. So the thermostat on the first floor. Before we even talk about the thermostat, it is 90 degrees inside the first floor apartment.
Okay. Yeah.
The thermostat is reading 84. I don't know what, and it's normally when I go into heating service calls, I haven't really done that many of them yet because it's warm out. But normally I carry a carbon monoxide detector with me to make sure I'm protected and the people are protected. But it's got to be something going on in that apartment where she's heating up something. She's saying she's using a space heater. I think there's something like a stove being used. But you should maybe. Yeah. No. I don't know. She was clothed, kind of.
Yeah.
But it's actually the wall that the thermostat mounts to was 89 degrees.
Okay.
And the thermostat was reading 84. Nonetheless, it's not reading the correct temperature, but whatever. I would replace the thermostat if this was my property. But nonetheless, when I raise the temperature up, the zone heated up. And I have thermal cameras and I have video to document that. The second floor thermostat is not doing anything. That's the one in his like kitchen, dining room area.
Yeah.
And then when I bypass the thermostat, the zone is told to turn on, but it doesn't turn on the boiler. So the zone valve is what's bad. So at the end of the day, you need 2 new thermostats and a zone valve.
Okay.
We can do that now.
Much, much, much later.
All right, first floor replacement thermostat, White Rogers Series 80. This is the 1F82C 11PR, I think it is. I use the existing round plate, so no one had to paint. Let's set the time. All right, here's the new thermostat. Let's set it for heat. But first, let's make sure that the zone valve is off. That's that zone valve. It's off. There's the click. No resistance. Bad zone valve. We're replacing that next. All right, boiler switch is off. Now in New York City, we do this. See all the armored sheathed control wire? That's what we do here in New York City. So we're going to maintain that. So I'm going to cut my leads back shorter and reconnect these right here, the red and the blue to end switch, and then the black and the white to zone valve motor. I'm going to use a flat screwdriver, take out that screw and that screw right there. All right. There's the zone valve. Okay. Remember the red and the blue to end switch. She could put come on, there you go. Oh, the damn thing is spinning out on the other side too. All right, we'll deal with that in a minute. Let's get this one out. See how that little piece came out. We have to screw that out. All right, when you're putting the new zone valve in, do not remove it out of the manually opened position. Otherwise, you will not have fun getting it in place. It's just a nice little wiggle, and it's in place. Once you have it in place, you could unlock it. And when you unlock it, if this doesn't want to move around freely, you got a problem with the zone valve body itself, and you're gonna have to take it apart and replace it probably. It sucks, but sometimes you gotta do it. All right, zone valve's in. I took the liberty using a Sharpie to mark 1, 2, and 3 floors. Sometimes they switch the covers. You can also write on the body of the motor, but roll off. Let's turn that thermostat on. Crazy. Wait for the click. There it is. No resistance. Boiler's active. Let's go change the first floor thermostat and get the service call done. All right, thermostat set for 84. It's reading 80. 12:25. I got my thermal imaging camera. Let me start recording. It's laggy. Wow. Very laggy now. Look at this. It crashed. Yeah, this is the FLIR 1 Edge. The folks at FLIR sent it to me about, I don't know, 8 months ago. And I was like, wow, a FLIR product. But it's very laggy. Not real time. Let's see how long it takes to reconnect. Okay, oh, see, look at this thing. So it's just frozen in time. I have the video recording now. Second floor dining room area. Let's see. Crashed again. Well, we have heat working here. All right, first floor thermostat. Let's raise this to 85. Click is the relay for the heating. Let's go make sure the thermostat turned on. The boiler turned on. First floor. Third floor. Second floor. Just the first floor is on. Perfect. Sir, I am done. My job is complete. Okay, I'll give you a summary since you seem somewhat knowledgeable. The thermostat on the first floor was bad. I replaced that. Your second floor thermostat was bad. I replaced that. The valve that automatically opens and tells the boiler to turn on for the second floor heat was opening, but it wasn't telling the boiler to turn on. So if no one else was on, you would have no heat here. So the thermostat was bad, zone valve was bad. Downstairs, it's just 95 degrees down there. I don't know what she's doing, but make sure you guys have carbon monoxide detectors in the homes on all 3 floors. You know, stay safe. I'm done. No, you didn't do anything. Have a great day, sir. Thank you. Of course, my pleasure. Off. Heat. Let's set this to 70 volt. All right, so here is the one in the dining room. We got heat. We got heat there.
Ow.
And we have heat there. And there's one back first floor left bedroom is also on. And the first floor right rear also heating up. The only zone that is on is the first floor. Let's see if there's anything in the bathroom. No. No heat, first floor, right bathroom. All right, I also gave the tenant on the first floor the same speech, that the only problem that I saw was the zone valve for the first floor. Damn, oh, I'm almost. The zone valve was functional, and every time I turned it on, it worked. So the thermostat was suspect here. Replaced the thermostat. Every single time I turned it on and off, it worked perfectly, and I verified that with the thermal imaging camera that eventually crashed on me because it's FUBAR. And I reminded the first floor tenant to please make sure they have a functional 3-year or younger carbon monoxide detector monitor for the first floor. And it's like I told the guy on the second floor. Make sure you protect yourselves and your family, the occupants who live in your home, with a carbon monoxide detector. You can't see it, smell it, taste it, and it can kill you.